Hi, it's Wendy from Simple Spirituality, and there may be a guest appearance by my cat Buki, who is determined to jump up on the chair next to me right here. So, hi, it's good to see you, and I am looking forward to seeing what this week's cards have to say to us. Um, I just always occasionally like to mention that in a reading like this, what we are looking at is we are looking at the energy that is present right now as you continue to move in the path you're moving. So I like to dispel that crazy notion that looking at cards is somehow predicting the future, because you are always in control of your future. You are the divine creator of your experience. All that any intuitive method does is give you some information that you may not be aware of in order for you to decide whether you're on the right course or whether to change course. And in these weekly readings, we're looking kind of at the cosmic energy, or just the general energy for all of us that's surrounding us right now. So I just always want you to know that you should be empowered by this information. It's certainly not anything that I expect you to take without weighing. And it's one of the reasons that I give a lot of different options for what the cards might mean, because I want you to uh, feel into your response to the message and find the pieces that really fit for you. And it's just a way of letting your heart and your spirit and your subconscious all talk to you. So anyway, with that out of the way, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's happening this week. So let's look at our first medicine card. Okay, so this is the medicine bundle card. This is a beautiful energy because it is the card that says that we have allies and support. So even though we are 100% responsible for the life that we are creating for ourselves, we are also surrounded by all kinds of support. Physical support, support from the people in our life, support by synchronicity and coincidence, support by energy, support by spirit, guides and angels. So we chart the course, and then many energies come in to support us. So right now, if you are feeling alone or you are struggling, please know that there is support available. And there's another meaning to this card, and the medicine bundle is also something that traditionally is created to remind us of the strength and power we have inside. So, for example, if you would go on a vision quest or you would have a particularly significant experience, then you would find something from that place to represent the experience to you and the learning that you had. So it's also a beautiful time to just kind of sit back, look at where you are, look at what your questions are, and then reflect back on your life. What have you learned? Have you been in a similar situation before? What did you do in that situation, and what were the results? If those results didn't work out well for you, it's not a great idea to do the same thing over again and think it's going to turn out differently. So in any case, it's definitely a message that in whatever you are taking physical action towards right now, or looking at taking action on, that there are allies and support for you. So let's see what medicine card, what animal is coming in to support that message. Aha, yes. Okay, so oops. So this is Hummingbird. So as you know, in my Simple Spirituality logo, I actually have a hummingbird. I love hummingbirds, and they are incredibly powerful. So the hummingbird really is kind of the love warrior. So they are tough little birds, and if you've ever had a hummingbird feeder and you've had two different hummingbirds fighting for that territory, you know, they do not stand back at all, man. They go exactly for what they want. So they are powerful warriors. They are able to change direction very quickly, right? So it's great. It's a great message about being flexible. Don't get so set on how you think things should be that you're unable to see the opportunity over here to the side, and you're not allowing yourself to course correct or take new action or change your plans. So Hummingbird is great about that. It is really the energy of love. So whenever we're looking at that energy of love, our first responsibility is, how are we loving ourselves? How are we caring for ourselves? Are we practicing self-care? Are we making ourselves important? Or are we putting everyone else ahead of us? And then, what would love say about the situation you are in? What would somebody, I read somewhere, unfortunately I can't attribute it, I don't remember, it was years ago, but someone saying, I ask myself what a wise and compassionate person would do in this situation, and then that's what I do. So I think that's great advice. When we're looking for the way of love, it is important to have that place of compassion where we set aside surface emotions, we set aside the ego, and we really get quiet and listen to our heart and ask ourselves what love would say. So, in whatever you are facing, whatever kind of healing challenge you are facing, what is the road of love? Because that's always the right road. So just a few thoughts for this week. I hope it's a great week for you. And until I see you next week, may we all walk in beauty. Take care.